Nation SI rolls on with our continuous amount of content where we're bringing shows, podcasts, articles, photo galleries, etc. We've got a unique perspective that we're adding to Gonzaga Nation SI, and it's a perspective from the Kennel Club. You know, the Kennel Club is one of the best, if not the best, student section in all of college basketball. To start off a series of once a week conversations with the Kennel Club member is the current president of the Kennel Club, Macy Ryan, a senior from Boulder, Colorado. Macy, thanks for joining. I know school's not in session. Hopefully you're enjoying your Christmas break with family, but give us a little bit about the Kennel Club and how you became to be involved.
Yeah, this is my third year on the board. I applied for freshman rep my freshman year, but didn't get it. And then reapplied at the end of my freshman year to be a part my sophomore year. And I was the fall and spring sports coordinator that year. So I did a lot of planning for soccer games, volleyball games, women's basketball, and men's baseball. And just did a lot of events, tried to get people to go to those games, focusing kind of on everything except for men's basketball. And then last year I continued on the board as the chief of staff, and that was kind of more administration and stuff, planning meetings, all of the stuff that everybody loves to do behind the scenes. And then I applied for president and fortunately got the position. And this year we've been full force doing everything that we couldn't do last year. And I really love it. It's helped me grow so much as a person thus far. And I wouldn't give it anything for the world. I really enjoyed it.
That's awesome. It sounds like you're having a great experience with the Kennel Club. And I think one of the things that a lot of fans probably don't understand or realize is the Kennel Club is run, correct me if I'm correct, through the school. But you guys support more than just the basketball team. That's obviously where people mostly know the Kennel Club from. But give us a little bit about some of the other things that the Kennel Club does on and around campus supporting athletics.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're completely student-run organization. We get support from the school, support from athletics, but our board is made up of, the number changes every year. This year it's 14 students. There's one freshman, normally 4 sophomores, 4 juniors, and then depending on the year, 5 seniors. And we do a lot of, like you said, men's basketball stuff. That's how people recognize us. But we do support every other D1 athletics program at the school. We try to go to as many soccer games as we can, as many women's basketball games as we can, volleyball, baseball. We show support we actually got to go to a track meet for the first time this year because they had an event at the podium downtown. We also do a lot of events on campus for game watches. We have a board member who specifically does social club, which is our 21 plus sector. And they put on events at nearby bars. So we did a game watch for the Alabama game at the Logan Tavern. And we did a beer garden earlier in the year for a men's soccer game versus Washington. We also run the Tent City events, which is something we're known for. And that requires a lot of behind the scene works. Some other stuff we do, we have the Kennel Cares, which we try to do a lot of community service, giving back. So we did a clothing drive at our last Tent City and was able to donate a bunch of old Kennel Club gear. We have a ton of just old shirts that we never gave out. So we donated a bunch of that and then tried to encourage students. We're going to keep doing that, supporting giving backpacks is one charity that we've supported. But yeah, we try to do a lot of stuff around campus other than just basketball, but it is what we're known for.
Yeah, it is what you're known for, but it's awesome to see that you guys have taken that platform and been able to be an impact positively in the community as well as for the school. So that's awesome to see. Now, last year, Gonzaga had a historical season. Unfortunately, wasn't able to result in a national title game. But the team and the freshmen like Jalen Suggs, who was a one and done, didn't have the opportunity to play in front of the Kennel Club a season ago, which is a memory for any guy who plays or girl who plays at Gonzaga. What would your Kennel Club message be to Jalen Suggs after not having been able to play in front of the Kennel Club a season ago?
Hmm. Um, that's a good question. I feel like we missed it. We wished we could have been there to watch him play because he had an equally historic season. It would have been awesome for our students to get that experience and see some of his games, but I hope he comes back to the kennel. I hope that at some point he comes back and we can show him support then. Um, yeah, we would have loved to see him. We missed him just as much as we hope he missed us.
I completely agree. He missed out on a great opportunity to play in that atmosphere. Last question, Macy, before I let you go. The non-conference, you guys were awesome in this season. There's the Christmas break. You guys now only have maybe 5 or 6 games, if I'm looking at the schedule correct. How excited and how boisterous are you guys going to be for that final WC stretch of games?
Oh, we're excited. With everything changing every day, we don't know what we're to expect, but we're going to take every game and make it the best we possibly can. Even if it's a smaller game, we're going to try and show up full force. For the bigger games, we'll be there. We just did a ticket claim for BYU today, so hopefully we'll have the entire student section there next weekend. But yeah, we're really excited. And then hopefully Vegas is going to be just, we're going to come back because we missed it last year. And I know students are really excited to get back there.
Awesome. Well, Macy, I appreciate you joining. I'm looking forward to continuing on having a weekly show podcast with a member of the Kennel Club where we can spotlight some of the great things that you guys are doing. Thanks for being the first member to join, and go Zags.
Go Zags. Thank you, Dan, for having me.